Imagine your world is on fire. Emails pinging, deadlines screaming, relationships unraveling. And in the corner, there's one person sipping their coffee, unfazed. How do they not flip out? What's going on in their mind while the rest of us are running circles? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of people who are always calm. And yes, it's not what you think. First, let's clear up what calmness is not. It's not stoic indifference, robot emotionlessness, or I'm just too cool for this. It doesn't mean they never feel stress, panic, or even anger. Nope, they feel. They just don't get hijacked by it. Research shows that true calm is better described as equanimity, an evenness of mind and temper under pressure. So if it's not about not feeling, what is it about? It's about what happens between feeling and reacting. We'll get there in a moment. 1. The masked calm. On the outside, they look serene, like a duck gliding across the lake, while underneath, they're paddling like crazy. Internally, there's anxiety, self-doubt, maybe trauma, yet their face says, all good. This is the fake calm. They've learned to mask, to perform calmness, but the flood is still happening inside. 2. The burned out survivor. These folks have been through hell, loss, heartbreak, crisis. And after the storm, their system just quits reacting. Not because they're unfeeling, but because they've already felt it all and concluded, this too shall pass. Their calm is scar tissue. It's not effortless. It's defense turned into stillness. 3. The strategist calm. When the group project derails, this person pulls out plan B, C, and D before anyone else panics. Their calm comes from preparation, forecasting, mental simulation. It's not ignorance of chaos, it's control over reaction. They've seen the waves. They built surfboards. 4. The true chill soul. Rarest of all. This person doesn't fake it or strategize it. They are calm. When the 5-hour flight delay hits, they shrug and say, more time for snacks. They've practiced radical acceptance. Reframe stress as neutral and trust the outcome, whatever it may be. Their calm is cultivated worth. Which one are you? Hang on, we'll revisit. Here's where it gets technical, but important. Calmness ties into brain science, not just pleasant vibes. Studies show people with high peace of mind and intentional meaning in life report much lower emotional reactivity. And mechanisms like mindfulness meditation activate the prefrontal cortex and regulate the amygdala. In short, these people don't get rid of fear. They give it a seat at the table and say, thanks for your input. CPU will process later. That pause between stimulus and response, that's their edge. Calmness has 2 hidden fault lines. If you ignore them, your calm can crack. First, masking without healing. If you fake calm endlessly without processing what's inside, you'll either explode or freeze. The masked calm risks burnout. Second, acceptance without action. The true chill one can veer into passivity. Whatever happens, happens, and lose momentum. Calm isn't passive surrender. It's active alignment. We'll explore how to navigate them. Here's your blueprint to build lasting calm. Pause before reaction. When the insult lands, the deadline slides, you breathe. Hold the 3-second gap. That space is your power. Reframe instead of resist. Accept that life includes chaos. The calmer people don't deny fire. They learn to become the hearth. Protect your internal state. The real calm ones don't let everything outside dictate their inside. They choose what deserves their energy. Anchor in routine. Morning ritual, quiet walk, 5 minutes of stillness. These aren't optional. They're the scaffolding of calm. Decode rather than react. When someone triggers you, instead of instant retaliation, ask, what's underneath this? Their calm has become like a translator for emotion. Let's loop back. Which of the 4 are you? Masked calm? Burned out survivor? Strategist? Or the true chill soul? Maybe you're shifting between them depending on the day. Even if you're in the first category, that doesn't mean you're stuck. Calmness is not static. It's grown. One breath, one pause, one choice at a time. Because here's the truth. Calmness isn't found. It's built. And when you shift from being reactive to being responsive, the world doesn't slow down, but you do. And in that slowdown, you find clarity, strength, and peace. So next time the world's screaming, you don't have to scream back. You can simply breathe and say, I've got this. And maybe, just maybe, be the quiet force that others look to. If you liked this video, hit like, subscribe, share it with someone who seems calm, and tell us in the comments, which calm type are you? See you in the next one. Stay steady.